Gary, with a new signing announced.
Yeah, obviously he was saying Skinner back again, Owen Bradley. Skinner was somebody during his first time here was very successful here. He obviously part of the Irish Cup winning team and played in the team that finished in Europe twice as well. So he's a lot more experienced since then. Yes, people look at his age, but if anybody watched the games that we played against Korean last year, certainly Owen made an impact on all of them, especially the last one down there when we were winning and went down to 10 men. He come on and he caused us all sorts of problems, and that's what he is. And if you talk to any defender in this league, even at his age now, people don't like playing against him. So he'll come in and he'll give us another option there. He'll obviously provide competition for places as well, and people keep people on their toes. And as I said, I'll treat all the players the same. Whoever's playing the best at the time will keep their place in the team, and that's the way it'll be. Nobody's guaranteed a place. Last season's gone, and this pre-season's the time now for them to claim their spot for this first match of the season, and then if they get the shirt, to hold it. But Skinner's somebody that I think will be a good addition. He's good in the change room. And as I said, he's like, even the matches that I watched Korean on TV last year, I remember one game against Crusaders, especially down there, he terrorised the defence as well. So, listen, he'll bring a bit of quality. He's a physical boy. He's a big, strong lad. And as I said, I've always had a good relationship. Even when he went back to Korean, I've always kept in touch with him. He's somebody that I enjoyed working with, and as I said, somebody that during his time at the club was a success, and hopefully he can come back and do the same again here, as he went back to Korean and done well there again. So sometimes people tell you not to bring them back again if they've been here, but certainly went back to Korean and had a successful time there, and hopefully he can do the same here. He's got a point to prove.
Well, you touched on the age there, which I'm sure a lot of people will turn around and ask questions. Why are we signing somebody who's 38? But I mean, he looks to be in good nick from what I've seen him down in pre-season already. I mean, are you concerned in any way by his age? Speaking of somebody who's still 40 and registered yourself to play.
No, certainly not in terms of physique and fitness. Anybody that's seen Skinner last year, he's built like a tank. He looks after himself. He does a lot of gym work. And as I say, he probably hasn't got the same pace as he used to have, but he's got a bit more craft now. He's played a lot longer in football now than he had done whenever he come here the first time around. I think he'd only played a couple of years of football at that stage, and now he's probably got about 8-9 years behind him, so that'll stand him in good stead. And certainly he's become a better all-round player as well from his early days as a soccer player as well. And as I said, the age doesn't bother me in terms of, if you look at Sean Ward as well, look at Sean, he looks after himself and keeps himself in good shape, and that's why he can still play at the highest level. Mikey Murphy come here 38 years of age and give us 2 good years, so he stayed till he was 40. So, as I said, like, I still was playing up to, I was 39, 40 as well, so it can be done. So as I said, I judge him on what he done last year against us and in the other games that I watched him on TV, and certainly for me, he still was affecting the game, and he still was an influence in the game as well. So that's what you look at as a manager, and again, age is only a number. It's the same as a young kid as well. People say sometimes you throw a young kid in, he's too young, but it's only a number. If they're good enough and they're playing well enough, then they play, and it doesn't matter what age they are.
And in terms of the deal itself, how long is that for?
Yeah, he signed a 1 year with an option for the club for a second year. So obviously, if it all goes to plan, then we'll keep him 2 years. But if it doesn't, then obviously with his age, we've got our option to only make it a 1 year. But hopefully everything goes well and he has a successful season, and we talking that he's going to be here for 2 years.
Skinner, welcome back to the club. I'm sure you're delighted to be back.
Delighted, it's good just to get on the line there. I went raving quick, to be honest with you. Just from last week after release by Korean, there was 2 or 3 offers, but once I got spoken to Gary and that there, it's kind of had my mind made up,
Yeah, I'm sure you have a bit of a point to prove as well.
I do. Well, I do and I don't. Like, it's just, as I say, there's no hard feelings with Korean, but it's just knowing that probably the way they're going to be playing and stuff. You probably don't need as many strikers as they did. So, once Gary gave me the opportunity to come here, I jumped at it. I'm looking forward to getting started.
And an opportunity as well, I suppose, to see a few old faces as well.
I know a few of the boys anyway, and I was on meeting Adrian and Fraser and them there. I know all them boys from last time I was here, so hopefully this stint here can be as successful as the last one. I'll be happy enough.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say, because I think every year you were here, we qualified for Europe, from right in thinking. And then you did us a favour, and if you left us the following year, you scored the winning goal in the Irish Cup.
Right.
Well, not the winner, but the third one. That was got us into Europe that year as well.
Right,
so I'm sure.
No, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we have a good season. And the boys, it was good quality. Like, we played Glenavon 2 or 3 times last year, and they beat us easy enough. I know the quality's in the change room, so hopefully I'll add to it and hope for him for a good season.
There's obviously going to be questions, saying, why are we signing a striker who's 38 and all this here, but I mean, I'm sure you've no No concerns at all. You're fighting, fit, and ready to
no,
go.
I'm fit. I give anybody as much ball if they want. You know, I mean, age is only a number. You know what I mean? As I say, and guys, as he said to me, he says if you're playing well, you'll play. You know what I mean? So I don't expect no favours from nobody. I say I'm just looking forward to getting started. You know.